We were having a very good conversations before the cameras came through. But anyways, good evening. You're welcome to the Youth Dialogue, and I am Jacqueline Cully. And with me in the studio, I have an agriculturist, a farmer, and you name it. He's into everything. Sorry about that. Growing very exotic fruits and vegetables. And we'll get to talk about youth in agriculture. Why should youth stop looking at agriculture as the last resort? Because it carries our backbone, the backbone of the economy. About 20 to 30% of the country's economy is from agriculture. So why are the youth not venturing into agriculture? We have a very successful farmer, like I said, in the studio, and it's going to help me perhaps convince a youth that is watching and wants to venture into agriculture. And you're having two minds regarding the journey to say, why should I even do it? Is it worth the while? Let's find out shortly. Sir Tijan Jallo, thank you very much, Bodom Jambar Farms.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
How has it been for you?
Once again, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon for the people in the Gambia and outside. And I would like to say that I'm happy to be here in the first private TV in the Gambia here to give out the little knowledge that we have as farmers and agriculturists, and most importantly, as a youth in the Gambia. And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much for coming. We were supposed to have you, but you know, I was even skeptical if you would come because the weather is a bit funny today. It's been raining. Right. So tell us about your journey. What inspired you to venture into agriculture?
Yes, Jacqueline. What inspired me is the opportunities that revolve around agriculture in the Gambia here. Seeing what people are doing, seeing the gaps, seeing the challenges that farmers are facing, but it all, boils back to when I was young. When I was very, very, very young, my dad used to, hold me in the hand so we can go for weekends in our village called Nyumi in the North Bank, and I started to interact with my uncles and my, my big brothers, going to the farm, rearing animals. So that gave me the passion. And I also had the chance to interact with my grandpa, whom I stayed with right now. Growing up, seeing him have a farm, backyard farming, where we have different varieties of bananas and cassavas and pineapples and other varieties as well. So that also motivated me to get into the agricultural sector as well.
Awesome. So is agriculture, has it been, I know you just mentioned that your parents were doing it at backyard and you were used to like taking care of animals, but has it been something that you wanted to do, or it was a last resort for you?
Yes, it was something that I always admired, and it was something that I always found interesting, because one thing is, seeing plants grow give me a lot of curiosity into, what we really, really want.
Yeah.
So, seeing plants grow and how they are from the seeds to the seedling to the flowering to the harvesting was something that actually taught me patience, and also, dig in my curiosity in studying plants as well. So I started with, onions and little bit of carrots and garden eggs, where we grow in a very small or limited space area with my grandpa, whom I stayed with it right now. So these are all things that actually motivated me and my curiosity in making sure I venture into this area as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of youths in the Gambia before, I think the number, we are seeing a lot of youths, not a lot, but few, venturing into agriculture. It could be poultry, it could be animal husbandry, it could be growing vegetables, or having a farm that you grow a lot of vegetables as well. But not many, a lot of them are left behind. Not many youths are into agriculture. And how do you think like the youths are looking at agriculture as a last resort, and what do you think could be changed to encourage them to come on board? Because is it lucrative for you?
Yes, for me, agriculture is very lucrative, and when we were young, when we were going to like primary schools, we used to say that agriculture is the growing of crops and the rearing of animals for man use. But like, going through the university, because for me, my major is development studies.
Oh.
When I was doing my BA, I did development studies, but I went to an extent that I was like, okay, I need to, shift a little bit, do what people are not doing, focus on what people were not focusing more. People were more focused on getting a job. I was like, okay, maybe I can start up my own small thing. And I minored agriculture, and now I'm currently doing my master's degree on horticultural production as well.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Through the assistance from the Gambia government through the Ministry of Higher Education. So now I'm in my thesis stage, and it's getting more interesting and more interesting. So we only view agriculture into one perspective, that is the growing of crops and the rearing of animals.
Yeah.
But for me, I say no. Agriculture is a completely big umbrella. You have agricultural economics, you have agricultural financing, you have agricultural machinery, you have value addition, you have fisheries, you have poultry. So those are all sectors that human beings or youths in the Gambia can venture in.
Right.
Like when you talk about agriculture, even the people in trade, the people in finance, even the lawyers are all part of agriculture, because if I want to venture into contract farming with another client, I need a lawyer that will draft the contracts for me, meaning these lawyers are part of the agricultural sector as well. The weldermen, those are the ones that work on the machineries that we use in our farms, so they are part of the agricultural sector as well. So youths have different opportunities that they can venture in, and it is one of the most lucrative sectors, because like you can think of a simple thing and then you make a lot of money out of it. Value addition is there, digitalization is there, because now, like this sector is getting more interesting, and youths need to take up the responsibility to make sure that we push this sector. Government is doing a very good job empowering people, coming up with different projects, but the youths also need to come up with new ideas. For the past 3-4 years, I am happy to see, youths venturing more into agriculture.
That's right.
Yeah, you see Mavis Farms, they are doing very good.
Yeah, that guy. I saw him on TikTok. His peppers, very attractive.
You see Mavis Farms, they are doing very good. You see the Jalos Farms, they have small remnants, they are into the ladum production. You have other youths that are also venturing into agriculture, meaning they are now seeing the way in which we can actually produce. But we don't only have to stop there.
Yeah.
We need to produce, we need to add value to what we produce. I once met this lady who imports 1 ton of hot peppers into the Gambia every single day.
Every single day?
Every single day.
Imagine if it was our Gambians that were supplying.
Gambians are producing.
We are producing.
But we are not producing enough. So if you have more Gambians that are venturing into agriculture very well, we will have the opportunity to explore more, provided there are a lot of opportunities. Government provide, a lot of assistance, because farming, I won't lie to you, it takes money to make money.
It takes money to make money. But how do you think we could have more people on board to produce some of these things that we're importing from other countries into the country?
Yes. One thing is, I will give you a reference. If you know about the Jeff Zone, the Give One Project, Senegal, run by Chon Yang. I'll refer every Gambian to read about that particular Chon Yang in Senegal.
Okay.
It takes money to make money.
That's right.
It takes the brains to make money, but it takes investors also to make money and to move the economy as well.
That's right.
Because for far too long, government have been investing into agriculture, but it's sad that some of these farms, for many years, they are where they are, and they are still where they are. Where does the problem lie? Value addition. We don't add value to what we produce.
That's right.
When the onion season comes, we produce a lot of onions.
We do.
We produce a lot of onions.
We do.
And it is sad that Senegalese will come and buy the onions from us at a very, very low price, when onions is abundant in the country. Take it to Senegal, store it there until the onions are of very high prices. They bring it back to the Gambia to sell it to us.
Wow. But what do you think is the problem? Is it storage facilities?
Storage facilities is the problem. And also value addition. Because if you add value to those onions, you can sell it to high prices, and the shelf life will be longer as well. So the youths, if you don't want to get into farming like us, you don't want to grow vegetables, you don't want to grow fruits, you can get into value addition. If you don't want to get into value addition, you can be like, okay, I want to get a truck that will be transporting vegetables from one place to another, and the people that grow these vegetables will actually pay you. If you don't want that, it's a completely value chain. The input dealers are there. The value additions are there. Raw material producers are there. Seed sellers are there. Transporters are there. So it encompasses of different ways in which the youth can venture in it. So
it's a huge sector.
It's a huge sector.
Everyone can play.
Everybody can play. Every ministry fits into the Ministry of Agriculture as well.
Let's talk about you. In your farm, what type of fruits and vegetables do you grow?
Yes, in our farm, in the Jambar farms, because it's a farm that have been existing long years ago. When I was young, I used to go to the garden, harvest bananas with my uncles. But waking up and learning from all those processes gave me the chance to have a passion in this agricultural system.
Awesome.
But I registered Jambar Farms in 2000, and we, produce vegetables and we produce fruits. We produce bananas, we produce papayas as well, and we have seedlings that we actually sell. And we deem it necessary that, okay, we are producing bananas, we are producing papayas, we are producing carrots. How can we add value? Because some of our customers, they be like, okay, we don't want to eat papayas raw.
Yeah.
We don't want to eat bananas raw. So, okay, I was like, okay, and like, how can we add value to what we are producing? There is where the value addition comes into play.
That's right.
We add value to the bananas that we produce. We add value to the carrots that we produce. We add value to the, the other materials that we produce, like the granules. We turn the granules into granule cakes. And then we turn the bananas into banana breads, the chocolates into, chocolate cakes, and the vanillas into vanilla cakes as well. So there are different opportunities that farmers and youths in the Gambia can actually venture in.
I'm getting hungry looking at the bananas on the screen, the cakes rather. I saw one banana I've never seen in my life.
Yes.
It's red in color. Tell me about it.
Yes, so this is one of the new varieties in the Gambia that is actually imported from Congo.
Okay.
Because as we speak, we have 1,500 varieties of, 1,555 varieties of bananas worldwide.
Yeah.
But in the Gambia here, how many varieties of bananas do we have?
It's just the regular ones I see on the streets.
We
and
have
at
plantains
homes.
here, we have the red ones, we have the yellow ones. Even the red ones is not rampant. People don't know about it.
It's not, I don't know.
So it's an opportunity for us, the youths, to multiply and sell.
That's right.
Let the people know about these bananas. So sometimes when I go to my dad, I just take along these bananas. He'll be like, okay, like this is the kind of bananas that I want. Okay. When I go there the next week, when I go, he used to be like, okay, this week, mom, and will banana they'll help. So for me, like there are a lot of opportunities there, but opportunities cannot be explored without guidance. Maybe government can chip in, provide more opportunities, more technical know-how, and more financing as well. Because if you want to get into farming, get into value addition, you need machineries to turn all of the raw materials that you are producing into finished products to actually increase the shelf life of the producers that you are producing.
That's right. You've been in this field for a long time. 2000 you registered the Jambar farms. But what have you noticed along the way that people are not aware of when it comes to agriculture?
Yes, for me, what I noticed along the way that many people don't know is farming is something that you have passion about. If you have a passion in it, you don't get tired until you are done. Even though sometimes you have challenges, you have setbacks, because for us in the Jambar farms, we are more into animal production, we are more into production of like, field crops like groundnuts, pearl millets and maize, and also we produce vegetables, but sometimes you have setbacks and then you be like, boy, I'm tired, I'm gonna give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I buy a lot of rams and some of them, they die.
Wow.
Yeah, recently I just spent 42,000 for just 3 rams. And
that's expensive.
And then they all died.
Maybe this is a part of the things that will make people be like, it's not worth my time. I can't be investing so much money and at the end of the day, the animals are dying. I saw the rams you sent me the other day. I'm like, okay, he's not only involved in growing plants, but also in animal husbandry. How difficult is it, rearing animals?
Yes, one of the most difficult things in rearing animals is they cannot talk.
Yeah.
All they can say is meh.
Yeah.
But when they say meh, what is the meaning of that?
Yeah.
Like, are they feeling pain? Are they hungry? Or is something wrong with them? So it is something that you need to observe. You have to be observant with them, and it is something that you need to understand very well. But for me, what I believe is when you want to get into something, you learn about it, and also you learn in the process as well. Because for us in the Jambar farms, we do what we want to do, and we make sure that we attain what we want to attain as well. Because even in the Tobaski, Operation Tobaski, we sold some of our rams, and it was something that was very, very good as well.
If a young person comes to you today and wants to venture into agriculture, what would you advise them to do?
Yes.
Especially me, I need advice because I am growing bisab and kanja at the house. At least I'm starting from somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I also love agriculture, but I don't know if I would venture into it or learn about it.
Okay.
But I love it. So tell me, what would you advise me if I want to venture into agriculture as a beginner?
I'll just ask you, why do you want to venture into agriculture? Why?
Yeah.
Because for us researchers, why, how, where, when is something that is very important for us. You don't have to just venture into agriculture, but why do you want to venture? Is it to make money? Is it to change the perception and the minds of the people? Because for me, when I was just starting, I was like, okay, I need to make farming interesting.
Right.
I used to call myself an urban gardener. People used to be like, okay, you useless boy, like, how can you call yourself an urban gardener? Do you even have space at home? I'd be like, okay, even if I don't have space at home, I'll grow what I want to grow. I started to use these car tires, all these, waste materials that people throw away to grow in them.
Wow.
And then, like, putting on social media that, okay, I'm about to grow this, this is how they are and this is what they are. And then now we are harvesting it organically, because for us in our farm, we don't use chemicals.
Okay.
Zero space for chemicals and zero tolerance for chemicals. Because the big question I used to ask myself and my fellow researchers is, we are using these like chemical fertilizers, but what is the impact that it is doing in our body? Do we know?
We don't.
We don't. And we have all these waste materials that we can turn into compost. We have all the green grasses. We have all the animal dungs. We have all the materials, the neem trees, the lucina that we can use to produce our own organic fertilizer. So these are all opportunities, but yet still there are a lot of challenges, and we have a long way to go, but it needs to be backed by researchers as well.
Can agriculture provide a decent and sustainable income for youth, especially because this is all about the youth? We're trying to get the youth to come and venture into agriculture. Can it provide a decent and sustainable income or a job?
Yes. When we talk about agriculture, like I told you, it encompasses of everything. Agricultural financing is there. Agricultural economics is there. Agricultural law is there. Agricultural machinery is there. Carpentry is there. So even agricultural digital media is there. Digital agriculture is there. Because now, due to the coming of this Roots project now, farmers can sit into their homes and know the market prices of different farming. But who are those people that actually develop these apps? They are digital content creators. So they are all part of the sector. So for me, there is no youth that can be like, okay, I don't see myself into the agricultural sector. Because every aspect that you are in, or in every aspect that you want to focus yourself in, you see yourself into the agricultural sector. But now let's narrow it down into horticultural production, animal husbandry, aquaculture, value addition. Those are all sectors that the youths can focus on. But nonetheless, the youths cannot only focus on it, but how can we guide them through the help of the government? For me, right now, I want to expand, but I have challenges. I have a land in Nyomi, bare land. I don't have a borehole. I want a borehole, I don't have a borehole. I want fencing, I don't have a fencing. But if at all, like, government be like, okay, now we can produce, or we can dig a borehole for you, and then we do the fencing for you, and then we give you the bill. When you grow, then you start to, repay us a little bit by a little bit. Provide the financial opportunities for us, the youths. Because right now I'm sitting here not only for myself, but the youths.
That's right.
There are a lot of innovative youths out there. But the problem is, they cannot realize their capabilities because of financing. Even though the government is actually supporting, but we need to work more and then remedy the problems that we are facing in the society here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you spent 42,000 on 3 ships and they died.
Yeah.
I'm still at shock because I can't imagine me spending, let's say, just 10,000 on something and it doesn't yield me any profit. They end up dying. I'll be depressed. What are the challenges that you face from startup till now, aside that 42,000 you just lost?
Yes, some of the challenges is, one of the challenges is climate change. You know, fluctuations of rainfall and also like humidity, the temperature is rising, and pest and diseases infestation because, like, you know, it's not in a greenhouse, it's, you know, open field. So what you can do is, you know, what can you grow to make sure that they will be resistant to the pest, they will be resistant to the diseases as well, and also even in the space of the animals. Animal feed also is very expensive.
It is.
1 bag of repast will cost you $1,300.
Wow.
1 bag of chow will cost you $1,200. You know, like the hay now, as we speak, 1 bag of hay is $900. As an ordinary farmer, will you be able to afford this for your animals every single day? Vaccinations is there, the beddings are there, electricity is there, labor cost is there. Those are all challenges that we are facing. But like I used to say, we need to come up with local solutions to local problems that we are facing here. But we won't put international agencies and the government behind, because they are the ones that guide us. So we want to put the government in the forefront of all the challenges that we are facing and let them know that they need to help us in working towards all these problems that we are facing as well. Even though they are actually supporting through the, you know, the small ruminant projects, because, you know, I'm very glad that they are pumping in lot of resources in mobilizing youths, like, you know, value addition, because value addition and other like materials that they are producing as well, because the coming of the Roots project, the Giraffe project, and even the Rice project as well. They are more focusing on the youths, and this is something that we really appreciate.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're talking about some of the exotic fruits that you venture in. You mentioned strawberry. Before, when you talk about these fruits, apple, pineapple, they will tell you, Sufi Gambia, now we see people are growing apple. People are growing pineapples. They're growing strawberries. How does, and carrots, because usually people will tell you, carrot mom Senegal la dey jogi fi duñ fi dey carrot, but you're venturing in those things. How beneficial are they to you, and why did you venture into these fruits that people had a misconception that they cannot grow in the Gambia?
Yes, Zaki, like I told you, ma waxe ko ci Olof.
Wow.
Gambia dafa barke.
Dafa barke kay.
Sufi Gambia dafa barke. We can grow everything that we want in the Gambia. As we speak, coffee is being grown in the Gambia. Dragon fruits have been grown in the Gambia.
Yeah, so on.
Pineapples have been grown in the Gambia.
Right.
Apples have been grown in the Gambia. You know, all these strawberries, all these exotic crops that we never thought can be grown in the Gambia, it's been grown in the Gambia.
That's right.
Chili peppers, you know, you name it. All these exotic crops have been grown in the Gambia. So it is an opportunity for us to produce all these exotic crops that people never thought can be grown in the Gambia. People are now growing pineapples. I grew pineapple.
Wow.
Yes. People sometimes like people.
You know,
used to
now I'll agree to come for that breakfast you've been talking about, because I really want to have a taste of. I've never eaten strawberry before.
Okay.
Even though I see it in the mini market, but I've never been enticed to buy it.
I had this guest from University of Eastern Columbia. They came to my home and they were like, okay, Sheikh, we want to come to your place because we're doing exchange visits. So we want to come and see what you're doing. I told them, okay. They came and then, you know, we had this, a mini breakfast, I can say. So I provided them with all the cakes that we grow.
Wow.
And then, you know, took them to the garden, showed them all these exotic crops. They were like, can all this thing be done in the Gambia? I told them, for us, we are researchers. Me, I don't mind pumping money into the farm, even if I fail. But it is something to my satisfaction that I have tried what I wanted to try. I just woke up one morning and made researches. I was like, okay, year before last, jëndoon nañ xar 25,000. Last year, you jënd xar 30,000. I was like, okay, this is an opportunity. Gambian bu gisut opportunity boobu noonu doo gisaat opportunity. Every day, every year, price yi xar mi ngay yokku.
Mu ngay yokku. Wow.
Yeah. So I was in the Daral this year. I sold a ram for $80,000.
Wow.
A Gambian, and I was very happy seeing Gambians. You jaay xar.
Awesome.
Yes, they're venturing into the agricultural sector. But
and
like,
the animals, they rear them themselves? And the ones you sold, you rear them yourself?
Yes, I reared them myself.
Awesome.
I sold 50,000, 45,000. So it's something that is lucrative.
It is.
I say this just to motivate Gambians. That there's a sector that encompasses like, you know, dafa umba ñep. Everybody's included.
It's
all
a big
the
sector.
youths,
Yeah.
they're included. Like sometimes, you know, I have some friends that are abroad. They be like, okay, but she I'm gonna invest in a farm. You know, some used to be like, boy, I'm a fee halis boy. How much more def boy? How much def ni you I har boy super any giant boy.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, okay, no problem, but I need to structure myself first.
Right.
Meaning, there are Gambians abroad who are even interested in venturing into agriculture.
They are.
If you go to Senegal, if you go to Ghana, you go to Kenya, you know, youths are the ones that are driving the agricultural sector now. So why not the Gambia?
Exactly.
If you don't want to venture into growing crops and the rearing of animals, venture into machinery. Defaral ñu ay tractor, maintenance ñu ay tractor. Suñ tractor suñ paane, defaral ñu ko. You are also part of the sector.
Exactly.
Jaay ñu ay seeds, andil ay seeds nga jaay ñu. You are part of the sector. If you don't want to venture there, andil sa truck nga park, suñ jaay ñu dugal si biir truck bi ñu dem si marché bi jaay ñu fay la sa transportation cost. You are part of the sector.
I'll take an example
Yes.
from a Ghanaian parliamentarian, John Dumelo. He was an actor, he's now a parliamentarian. He also owns a huge farm where he grows yams and cassavas. When he grows them, he harvests a lot. He employed a lot of youths. Like you're saying, those that transport, you can earn a living from there. And he sells them at a cheaper price. So people that have the money and have the income can also venture into that and help the average Gambian that cannot even, you know, let's say, ganaawam jotut loxoom jotut gannaaw loolu lañ ko dee waxee loxoom jotut gannaaw mënut a jënda cassava for $100 yow nga ñëw nga jaay ko $50. It's gonna be sustainable for everyone.
Like we used to blame government. Nguur bi boy nekkuñ di liggéey boy ka nekkuñ di ñu jàppale.
A lot.
You know, dëkk bi taxut boy. Youth si, I'm a youth.
Yeah.
Yéen nga toog boy na la boy no dëkk bi taxut boy no boy dañ war a dem back way boy. Youths are free to do what they want. But one thing that actually, you know, whets my heart is when foreigners see the potentials in the agricultural sector in the Gambia, and we the youths, we don't see it. I'll give you an example. I don't know whether you know about Ken the farmer. Ken. He's a Kenyan.
Okay.
He used to call the Gambia the land of opportunities.
Wow. It is the land of opportunities. I agree with you. Right.
Why is it that we, the youths, we are not seeing the Gambia as a land of opportunities? So, like, those are all things that we need to like ask ourselves. For me, I have one philosophy. We are all agriculturists. We are all farmers. But even if you print this T-shirt for the Jambar farms, you are also finding yourself into the agricultural sector because you are printing this thing for us. Even if you are a driver, even if you are a transporter, input dealer, agricultural machinery, you are part of the sector. But youth si suñ toogee ñu ne waa léegi dëkk bi doxut and opportunities yoo xamante ne nii foreigner yi ñu ngi ko gis ñu ngi ñëw Gambia ñu ngi gis fii nii loo xamante ne ñu gisuñ ko daf ma dee woori waaye tam at some point tam agricultural financing bi dafa dee nekk comme nu ma ko waxee da nga dee gis youth yoo xam ne ñu ngi am ideas yu bari waaye they cannot put it into reality because of one is opportunity bi nekkut fa waaye what I can assure the youth is let's continue pushing. Government cannot do it all, but ñu liggéey ak government gaa ñoo nekk suñ papay ñoo nekk suñ yaay whatever innovative ideas that we have we bring it on board. Digitalization because léegi agriculture rom mën a foo xamante da ngaa téye sareti mbaam ngay daxa mbaam bi kañ dem acca if you go to Toubacouta now Radville farms Everything that we talk about, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Fufulane kadi defe suma research.
Okay.
Greenhouse production.
Wow.
It's money. Government can actually do what Radville is doing. They can venture into, like, what Radville is venturing. All what they are producing is being sent to UK.
Awesome.
Gambians, can we actually work on that also?
Right.
You have your own greenhouse, everything is digitalized. Irrigation is digitalized. Fertigation is digitalized. Everything is digitalized. Even
I was about to go there. Like, to talk about the digital space in the world. It's even into agriculture. And we now have AI, artificial intelligence. How do you think the digital world technology can, really improve agriculture?
Okay. I'll give you an example. I'll refer you back to Radville Farms.
Right.
They have what we call the pump house. They have different greenhouses.
Okay.
Why is a greenhouse you don't do they tear pipe Is everything is drip system. Why is a drip system bobo? They have a button that they use. It's just ping 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 mustadi rose.
Awesome.
So like amunga ko rose 1 minute 30 seconds every 1 minute, 1 minute every 5 minutes, anytime low buga, just computerize correct. And you computerize the mist system. So greenhouse be tangy and far rose automatically.
Awesome.
It's all digitalization as well. Like you munga talk Gambia fi nga neka di ham sa fambe in Kenya lan mo fa neka. What's in there? So like we have opportunities to digitalize, even though government is investing a lot, because I used to work with this organization called Self-Help Africa on this MIS project, Market Price Information System. It is one component in the Roots project. Right. And I really congratulate the government, and I thank them for that, because now farmers can know the prices of vegetables that they are selling in the market. So like as a farmer, I harvest all the produce that I want to sell in my market today. Today morning I can get into the app and I can know the market prices of, the market prices for tomato in Serekunda market. So if I go there, when I'm bargaining, I will make sure that I'll bargain into that particular price without running at a loss. So that is a value added that the government have brought to us. And also, like, different projects have brought in, like, different applications that farmers can learn from. So this is all part of digitalization as well. So, and now, like, even outside the Gambia now, people are now using drones for the application of foliar fertilizers.
Awesome.
So now, like, robotics.
Right.
Everything.
AI is just amazing.
AI is doing everything.
It's doing everything.
So like, this is where, technology comes into play. But who drives the technology? The youths.
Right.
We are more energetic, we are more innovative,
right.
and we are more passionate about digitalization as well. So it is our responsibility as youths to come up with potential solutions to the problems that we are facing in the society as well. For us, we are farmers. I'm not a digital guy. Right. I don't produce apps. But if someone, come up with a solution that, yes, I have an app whereby you can actually scan and then make your payments. I have an app that I can build to actually scan. Like, all those are contributions that, like, technology can actually produce.
That's right.
And it's something that is adding value to our agricultural sector as well.
Right. So we talk about something, because I was having a discussion with someone. I'm like, Tama, Wigby, you dialogue, I'm like, oh, youth in agriculture. It's like, man, I venture into agriculture there. But some of them is in your family, they're youths like me. They're already doing well in their farms. How can youth help each other? Like, to grow in this sector? Because there are other people that are selfish. If I tell this person, he might grow more than me. So you rather withhold the information than telling your fellow youth who can also use that information to help himself grow. How can youth empower each other when it comes to agriculture?
Yes, for me, like, learning and getting information without sharing it is useless. And if it gets you backwards, because before you know what you knew, you must have learned it from somebody. Man time bobu nonu damadan dem si niti ñoo xamantene ni you pay for them to give you information. When I go there, dama dey ñeka nekk seen ron. You learn from them. But in that process of learning from them, they even teach you what they have not even taught other people. But yep, true lan la, holbu set bila. Because one is man Gambian la, yenen Gambians yi ñu fi, waye luma janga su fekke xiawuma ko. It's not going to be beneficial to me
at all.
Because what is meant for me is going to be for me only.
Right.
But what is not meant for me, even su fekkoon ne xam naa naka lañ ko jiyee, what is not meant for me is not something that I am going to get. So what we can do is each one teach one.
Right.
Or each one teach 5. So that is what I used to do. For me, I once tried it at home. I just had these beds 1 by 5. I was like, okay, kid be ku nekk dama la tuddee bed. My grandpa had a bed, grandma had a bed, my aunties had a bed, even Mohammed, my younger brother had a bed. So I asked them, what do you want me to grow in your bed? Just to make farming interesting.
Right.
You know, like Gai Wahmalu Gai Buga, and I grew it for them. And I told them that you are the people that are responsible for these beds.
Right.
Meaning you are engaging them.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And you are engaging them.
Yes.
So that is how you put things, people through, but yet still you teach them. For me, that I used to do. Because for me, I learned most of what I knew from the show farm. At opposite Banjul, opposite the police station. We used we used to have...
I pass there every day.
Good.
Right.
We used to have this project called TAM, Transforming Access to Markets, because I worked with different projects, where they imported a lot of, pineapple vines from like Senegal, and bananas from Senegal. Right. So when they brought in, by then our country director called Tim Kelo also brought in a lot of seeds, exotic seeds, broccoli, cauliflower, but I have never seen all those things, being grown into the Gambia. Yeah,
when you told me before we started, I'm like, broccoli and cauliflower? Yes, I've never seen it.
So like watching everything grow, like learning from the people that grew them, like was something that I was really amazed of. Passion fruits, like all these things are being put into juice and, being imported into the Gambia here. But like all these things that are being imported into the Gambia, we can actually produce it as raw materials. We add value to it, and then we put it out into the market.
Right.
That is what we can do. So like, learning from all these people gives me the opportunity or, change my mindset that everything can be grown into the Gambia. So visiting other farms like the Riverview farms where I saw coffee, that was the first time I saw coffee.
Wow.
And he was like, okay, we produce coffee and this is the dry coffee and this is how we grind it, and now we have put it into the tea and you can all have a taste. I was like, Gambia, everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
You just need to believe and put in the hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like we were like, wow, this is amazing. And he was like, it's not amazing yet. Let's go to the grapes. Grapes are grown into the Gambia, in the Gambia here. Yeah. So what we can do is, all these people that are venturing into this sector, how can we make sure that we, we empower them, provide more financing for them to expand? But not only expanding, how can we bring along all the Gambians to come and learn from what they are doing? That is how things are. Referring you to Senegal again, the Give One project.
Right.
It's it's a Give One project by Chon Yang. But what he does is, even diplomats, politicians are being brought into the farm to come and have breakfast, to come and have lunch into the farm. But in the farm, everything encompasses into the farm. Football fields are there, volleyball lawns are there, like basketball lawns are there, recreational centers are there. The youths underage, from 7 to 18, they are there. Youths are there. The old women and old pass are there. So they produce from the seed to the packaged material. Everything is produced into the farm.
Wow.
And exported outside Senegal.
And,
we can do that in the
and
Gambia.
I know in the future we will definitely have that too. But Setijan, something was rolling on the screen. I saw red cups. These red cups, we go to parties, we go to like events, you're given a drink in these red cups. And after that, we dispose of them. But I see you using it. And what's there? I think it's green peppers.
Yes.
I'm curious to know, will they grow until the mature stage in those cups, or you will later transplant them? I also saw you using bricks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm just amazed at what I'm seeing. You can see on the screen bricks, car tires, the red cups I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Tell us about these things.
Yes, for us in the Jambar farm, nothing goes to waste. And we also have this belief that we don't only use soil as a growing medium. I am even conducting my research on that.
Okay.
What we want to do is, how can we use the locally available materials that we have to produce the vegetables that we are producing without using any soil? We can use granite shell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can use granite shell as a growing media.
It will work?
Yes, that is what is in the pots. Only granite shell, pure granite shell.
That's what you have on the cups?
Yes.
Just granite shells?
Just granite
And
shells.
the plants are healthy?
They're very healthy. And can we use sawdust to grow what we are growing? Can we use rice bran to grow what we are growing?
The sawdust we use to light fires?
Yes, because like if you go to these timber production centers, you see like tons of sawdust.
A lot of that.
Being wasted. Those are all growing materials.
Really?
Yeah, we can use them. But
I'm learning, guys. I just hope you also are learning.
So like all those things can be used as a growing media without using any soil. But what we can do, you cannot only go to these farmers and tell them about it, but you need to prove a point. You need to do it so they can see it, so they can believe that is what we are doing on. So like the car tires, if you go to the back of the dumping site, tons of car tires. If you go to the streets, defar kati tanka lot of car tires. Tanka bo ne pum rek gasane ko si mbedam.
That's right.
Yes, like tanka bo ne pum rek, it's in the streets. Like every corner you go, lot of car tires.
Wow.
But what are we going to do with those car tires? Are we going to burn them? It's not climate smart.
It's not.
What can we do? Can we grow can we use it to grow as a growing media?
Yeah.
Yes. What we can do is like use a car tire, def sarcosiron, put a very rich soil, grow.
Yeah.
And it gets interesting.
Exactly, for those of us that don't have space in our backyard,
Yes.
and you want to be growing the things that you cook on a daily basis, these are very good methods we can be using.
That is urban farming. Because now, like, with a little bit of small space, you'll be able to grow whatever you want to grow.
A lot, yeah.
So there's no excuse now. All what you need is, even without soil now, you can grow what you want to grow. Right. You can have granite shells, holiday gerte. You can have rice bran if you want. You can have sawdust if you want. You can have cocoa pit if you want. Don't use any soil. Just use that.
Right.
You'll produce whatever you want to produce in the Gambia here.
And earlier on in the conversations, you were mentioning ways that government can intervene and help you. It's like help you fence, drill a borehole for you, and then give you a bill to say you can pay this after you're well established. Aside that, how can government really intervene to help youths to like venture into agriculture, to just change the conception of youths having to take agriculture as their last resort, but rather take agriculture as the first step that they need? We have a lot of youths that are, let me not use, I wanted to say idle, but everyone is not idle because of you don't have what to do. We have a lot of youths that are not doing anything, they're not venturing into anything, but others want to venture into agriculture, but the financial situations, access to lands and all of these things. So how can government really intervene to ensure that the narratives are changed and we have more youths venturing into agriculture and making it big?
Yes, that is a very good question, and it reflects on the challenges that we face as youths. One is agricultural financing. Agricultural financing is something that is very important. Like you can have a very good proposal, very nice, very detailed, interesting, but if you don't have financing, it's not going to do.
Yeah.
So if government can come up with, financing, even though they have a lot of grants out there through projects, but if they have financing that they can, produce, like they can be like, okay, we have 100 hectares of land that we want to give out to farmers.
Yeah.
And we, fence it, we put boreholes and we put drip systems and everything. And then we want farmers to come and venture and grow what we deem necessary in the Gambia here. And then when they grow what they want to grow. Example, pepper.
Yeah.
Government will come and buy all the pepper that the farmers have grown.
Yeah.
And then we'll now turn it into value-added materials like pepper sauce. If they want, they can even sell it out to the farmers. And then the farmers will go and sell it again, or they can have suppliers that will come and supply the Gambian people. So this is what Senegal is doing. Like, you have youths that you take outside, they go and learn, come up with new ideas. Government will be like, okay, ñoo ngeen, ñu ne waa ñoo nañ, okay, lan ngeen soxla. Okay, soxla nañ tractor, soxla nañ 100 tractors, soxla nañ fencing, soxla nañ borehole, we need like $100,000 for seeds, example. Government will provide everything for you and be like, okay, let's ñu liggéey. You sign a contract with them. Whatever you produce, government will come and buy everything and sell it outside. Whatever they make, they bring back the money to you and give it to you. Meaning now, government is empowering you.
Yeah.
And now also, government is buying from you and selling, and the money that they are making is being pumped back into the Gambia. So that is what they can actually do. And like when it comes to the youths, if you want to be a transporter, example right now, dama dem si farm bi, suma fa joge, suma ame cake orders, I do the cake orders. You know, if I have to go harvest some bananas, I do harvest some bananas. And most importantly, suma ame time na ma dey duga traffic.
Oh wow.
Yes.
He's a driver, commercial driver as well.
Yeah.
I see. You
Come
don't,
on,
you don't,
like,
you don't have to just...
There's no excuse, you know.
Exactly.
So sometimes when I get in traffic, barki demba, my living like, boy, don't drive for bill, take a bill for me, man, I got bro. It's a man from nega, huh? My definitely my bachelor's already. You know, I'm doing my master's now. Ma toge be ma xamantene lu wala things yaangi deger ma duga traffic. Liggéey loy liggéey. Ñun ñëpp youths lañ.
Yeah.
Amuloo loo si rus.
At all.
Am na ñeneen ñoo xam ne dañoo am xaalis ñu ne waa dëkk bi doxut fekka ñu ngi teg seen moto yi foofu noonu nangu ñoo liggéey. Am na ñoo xamante ne they have the opportunity to work, but they are not working. Suñ toogee ñu ne waa nguur bi nekkuñ di liggéey. Government cannot, you know, help everybody.
Yeah.
They cannot provide support for everybody, but the little opportunity that you have, even su fekkee da nga dem jënda liñong from man. Nga dem nga jaayat ko nga am si sa $5. You are working.
You know, like we have picky eaters. That's how we have people that are picky when it comes to the jobs that they do.
Yes.
We see a lot of foreigners here that are doing it, and they're earning a lot of money, sending it back home. So why not you that lives here?
That is why Gambia is a land of opportunities.
It is.
You know, we work with the government. Government ñoy suñ yaay, government ñoy suñ papa. Every problem that we have, we be like, okay, kañ dem seeti Dr. Demba. You dem seeti Dr. Demba ne, ñun de youth si ñii lañ, and this is the problem that we are facing. Naka nga ñëw mën a dimbale. He'll be like, okay, we have a project that is working on this and this and that. We will make sure that we help you on that.
That's right.
You know, so like value addition is there. Jigéen ñi ñu ngi produce lot of vegetables. Time tomate da nga ñëw, wallahi, benn pan of tomate la ko jaayee $200. Full pan.
Wow.
Yes. Opportunity is there.
It is.
Tomate boobu noonu jël ko nga baxal ko, smoosal ko, so pare you turn it into tomato paste. Boom.
Right? That's a business.
Zaki's value added material.
I'm gonna talk my idea. Don't got my idea there.
Yes.
I'll try it. I'll go watch videos on how to produce tomato paste. I'll try it. Don't worry. Don't got my idea.
Because right now la research la.
Wow.
Nga ñëw nga ne man tay mo dama daan ñëw ñu jaay banana. Su ma ñëwee jaaka jëndkat yi dañoo ñëw non Cheikh lii leen ko jëndee ma nga okay, no problem.
Right.
Ma dem YouTube. Dem seet how can I add value to the banana that I'm producing? Bon ma andil ma cake si.
Right.
Banana smoothies ak yooyu noonu yëpp. Ma ne cake si ni xaaral. Ma ne suma anti bi kaay. We started piloted 1, 2, 3. People start to buy. Boom. Now duñ dee jaay banana lu bari sax. We turn them into cakes.
We turn them into cakes.
Self-life bi dafa gën a yokku.
We have 2 minutes to go. You were talking about the rainy season, how it can affect certain plants. But a lot of people will say, si time ito nga de muna grow blueberry because ndox bi and stuff like that. How does it affect, or how beneficial is the rains? And what are some of the things that it is not beneficial to, like the plants?
Yes, you know, the rainy season comes with a lot of challenges. It also comes with a lot of opportunities. It depends on what you want to grow.
Yeah.
If you want to grow exotic crops, in the rainy season, don't think about it because you'll have a lot of challenges. You cannot grow lettuce in the rainy season. If you want to, you need to look for very good and expensive varieties. After those again. Even though lettuce is expensive now, so they may turn table salad $100.
Wow.
It's expensive.
Wow.
It's a market opportunity, but it's very difficult because acid rain leaves it they change. Unless so sa host, so tawe ba pare ngarose. Meaning na yow mom standby agent rek nga nek. So tawe rek ngarose. So that's what you can do.
That's a whole lot of work.
That's a whole lot of work. But also there are a lot of opportunities out there for new suñ mas yo xamantene ni nga may ay xar. Buga ji ngoñ.
Wow.
Now is an opportunity.
Right.
You can grow a lot of groundnut. When you harvest, you have your hay, you have your groundnuts for your animals, and you have the hay for the animals as well.
Awesome.
You can do the same thing.
In 1 minute, if someone comes to you and tell someone that is watching is like, I won't venture into agriculture because it's not worthwhile, what would you advise them in 1 minute?
They're really missing out.
They're really
It's
missing.
interesting. I will refer everybody, or I'll refer every Gambian to watch the gangster farmer or the gangster gardener.
Okay.
Most of the millionaires, most of the people with money are farmers. And don't be surprised if I tell you that Donald Trump is a farmer.
Right.
He grows wine, grapes, turn it into wine, even though he does not drink wine. So all the people that are venturing into agriculture are people that are rich. And there are a lot of opportunities out there. So let me able to have an IT guy, fix a problem that farmers want it to be fixed, and you boom, you make your money.
Right.
Work on your drip system, input dealer, you have the opportunity to make money. So like anybody kumuntiwa, ne du buga venture into farming is someone that is actually really missing. And if you want to venture into farming also, parel put takasandiga and take the very risk that we are taking. You can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money.
You can make a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he said you're also wasting you're missing a lot if you're not venturing into agriculture. And as youths, we should always see ourselves taking risks, taking challenges. Because as young people, if you don't take the risks, how would you grow? If you don't venture into stuffs, how would you know? So you heard it from Sertijan Jaro. Let me tell you something. Me and your elder brother, we beef a lot. So when he told me you were his younger brother, I was like, okay, I'm gonna befriend him, and then we'll turn our backs on you. Thank you very much, Sertijan, for honoring my invitation. It was a very insightful interview, and you've given me so many ideas.
And welcome.
I'm gonna be taking it more seriously with my
for us, as we used to say, we are in the Jambar farms, wherever. You buga cakes, like if you want cakes, you can visit us. You know, if you want to learn from farming, you can visit us. And you want to have original farming breakfast, you can also visit us at our farm as well.
Yeah, and also remember the breakfast you invited me to. I'm looking forward to it. I want to have a taste of those cakes that I saw on screen. Thank you very much, viewers, for tuning in. This has been your weekly show, The Youth Dialogue, and I'm your host, Jacqueline Coley. Until I see you next week with another insightful interview. For now, have a good night. Thank you.